Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. Happy Monday. If you're new, welcome. My name is Tillette, and if you're a returning subscriber, returning watcher, right there, Pat, badass. So today is Monday, and this is the day of my video schedule. I'm going to try my hardest to stay consistent Monday, Wednesday, Friday. And if something happens on the weekends or whatever, I'll try my best to upload it the best way I can. So I hope everybody is looking and feeling the best they can today. And like I said, today's story time is about me. No, I'm only joking. Everything about me. But today's story time pretty much is about me and how I was able to get enough strength, have God with me to walk away from an abusive relationship that I was in for 4.5 years, okay? Ooh. First, I'll give a little bit of background how the relationship started and how the abuse started. I don't want to go too much into detail. Rehash any memories that don't need to be, or pretty much make anybody think about things that they don't want to think about right now, you know? So, I'm trying so hard not to show smoke or anything like that so they don't demonetize the videos. And again, I hope everybody had a fabulous weekend. I do apologize about that. I hope everybody had a fabulous weekend and everybody's having a fabulous start to their week. So let's get it. Let's go. In 2009, I met this guy, and before this time, I only had one other boyfriend previously, and he got me pregnant. It was a serious, fast relationship, and we broke up, and I was heartbroken when we broke up, and I don't think that I ever settled that pain from losing that relationship with the child, you know what I'm saying, that I had terminated. And baby hairs is sitting, y'all. So at this time, every Sunday my grandmother was going to church, and this Sunday she was like, come on, get up, go to church. I know you may be tired, but come on, get up and praise the Lord. Put your tithes in. Make sure y'all tithe. It's only 10% of your income. Give back to God. Now, moving on. I went to church that day, and I was saying to myself, dang, that dude right there is cute. And throughout the church sermon, you know, he kept looking back at me, smiling, looking back at me, smiling. Didn't say nothing to me. You know, next Sunday I was like, Grandma, we going to church? We going to church? We going to church? Yay! Praise the Lord. Knowing damn well I just wanted to go see this dude real quick. What's going on, Poppy? You know? But moving on to that, next Sunday came to the church and we actually met. We started talking at the church. It wasn't nothing like let's go out or anything like that. So we started talking at the church. We exchanged numbers, and that's pretty much how it got us. That's pretty much how we got it started, okay? I'm going to try to put this up here and talk to you guys, but they got flowers and stuff right here, and I don't really want to step on nothing. Okay. Move that out the way. Sorry, guys. Okay, I'm back. Hold on. Letty trying to get it together. Okay, you know, so you get in your little relationships with everybody. Depending on how fast y'all go, it's pretty much on you. So I could say me and him from that first conversation on that Sunday night, he called me the next Monday, and he called me by the wrong name, and I was like, this how we gonna start this? So that first day he came over, and after that we were inseparable. He came over that one day to my grandmother's house, met my peeps, and like I just said, we were inseparable. We never separated from that point. Now, he was adopted. He has a mother and father in Brooklyn, but I was living in Queens at this time, and he was living with the woman that adopted him. And that's why we were closer to each other. So we did anything like a normal couple would do, but in the beginning I started to see little certain things like, why would you wear that, or who you talking to, or why you looking at that guy. So fast forward, those little tidbits was just like little alerts to say, hey, nobody should be doing this to you. Nobody should be controlling anything. But you know what? You're young, you're in love, you ignore all of it. So fast forward to the first time. I was at his adopted mother's house in Queens, and she invited me over to do her hair. So I'm sitting there taking out her hair and everything like that. I'm speaking with him. We're talking because at this time I was already under the feeling that he needed a lot of attention. and you want to be with somebody, all that stuff, you don't see anything. You are so blind when you're in love, or when you think you're in love. So I started doing her hair, taking it out. He kept like poking me in my side, like, yo, you ain't gonna pay attention to me. I'm like, I'm trying to do her hair. What's good? Can you just like be patient? You see me doing her hair. It's not like I'm doing anything else. So taking out her hair. The first moment that I felt my neck go like this, I knew something was wrong. He grabbed me by the back of my head and slammed me down in front of his adopted mother. She's screaming, Jonathan, no, don't do that. So what happened is his adopted father, both in the house at the time, he managed to get him out of the door or whatever. And when we get out the door, he finds a lawn chair, throws it back into the living room window, and breaks the whole window, his parents' window, tries to get in. And at that point, she was like, listen, I just got to take you home, because her and my grandmother knew each other. And I thought that was just going to be a debacle right there. She's going to go tell my grandmother how he's abusing me and everything like that. She's going to tell me to break up with him, because I still don't want to leave him or nothing like that as of yet. I ain't seen nothing crazy yet. He threw a chair through the window. Oh, he loved me. You see how he acted? He loved me. So whatever happens, I went home that night. My grandmother's like, yo, she told me everything. You need to leave that dude. He's crazy. And I'm like, no, he's not. He was just mad because I was doing her hair. You know how you make them excuses. Don't front. So the day after, they came back to my house, apologized for flowers and everything like that. And that's how the relationship went. Little arguments, nothing big happened, going out, having fun, enjoying life. So I thought. So Thanksgiving rolled around, 2011. Ate Thanksgiving dinner, everything was all fine. I spent the night at his house in Brooklyn so we could do Thanksgiving with his family. So we doing Thanksgiving, everybody's good. Next day, you know them leftovers be busting, right? Mac and cheese, yams, cornbread, ham. Let's get it, let's go. So I'm in the kitchen, I'm making some yams and macaroni and cheese because there wasn't any meat left. So I just put it in the microwave. I put my food in the microwave, warmed it up. Now he has 2 couches in the living room because they was in the projects. I remember saying that last video. The little double couch and the chair. The couch, I got 3. It's called a love seat and a sofa. So I'm sitting in the smaller one and he walking back and forth. My right-handed guy, he was like, I had a dream last night you cheated on me. And I'm like, what? I was with you. Pay no mind to it. He was like, no, you was having sex with Neo. I put that on my mother's life. He said, you was having sex with Neo. I was like, Shinga? Me? You delirious. When I say that this man was mad, this is how I got this on my face. I was eating my food like this with a glass plate. He kicked the plate like this, went in my face, and the glass plate shattered in my face, cracked from my nose is what made the crack from his force from kicking it and hit me in my face. So it cracked. Had a crack here and a crack here. My eyes was puffy, and this whole thing from here to here, my whole nose from here to here was split. And I'm sitting there like this, my nose dripping. Jonathan's this nigga's like, and you know what breaks my heart and make me stronger? As I tell y'all, he just looking at me saying, clean this mess up, clean this mess up. Like my pain was nothing. But let me tell you how sick I was, okay? I cleaned it up. Cleaned up my nose and laid in the bed. The next day, I had to go to the hospital because it kept leaking and I need to get stitches to seal it up. So I went to the hospital. Right there in East New York. I forget what hospital that's called right there on the corner. I forget, on Linden. I went right there. She started stitching me up. You know how they ask questions. What's wrong with you? I'm lying. Nothing. I fell because I got black and blues on me and I fell. And they stitched up my nose as ghetto as possible. As you can see, it's not seamless. There's a little bubble there and a little bubble there. I blame myself because during the healing process, I was so embarrassed to go back to the hospital. I sat in the bathroom and I removed the stitches myself. I was just embarrassed to go to the hospital because I know I didn't fall, and I was embarrassed that a man did that to me. So the rest of my life, I got this reminder. The rest of my life, the day I dropped dead, I got a reminder that you are a queen and you deserve better. Because when I look at my nose and I remember what happened to me, I said if I would have loved to let a little bit more, I wouldn't have this on my nose. Moving along, I left. I went back home because my family was livid. You understand what I'm saying? They was like, oh, hell no, this is something totally different. My family called me up and invited me to Brooklyn, my aunt's house, the one that's dead now, my mother's twin, So I get there. I brought Jonathan like an idiot. When I got there, they was like, let's see your nose. What's going on? Next thing I know, everybody's pouncing on Jonathan. Bah, bah. Bats is coming from this way. Knives is coming from this way. I grab him. Yo, run, get out. I'm protecting this man so he don't get hurt. Meanwhile, I got the bandage over my nose. You hear me? You hear what delusion will do? You hear what self-hate will do? Insecurity will do? I'm protecting somebody that broke me and my spirit. Hell no. So I finally get him down the steps. Gave him money. Go get in the cab, man. Go get in the cab. Just go, because they mad right now. And he's upset because they mad that he hurt me. I go back upstairs with my family. They like, yo, you gotta, nah, you gotta dead this. This ain't even cool like that. Like, just, whoa, sorry guys. Sorry about that. Oh, I see why those fancy YouTubers use all that shit. They don't have to go through this. I was just checking the time, make sure I don't have to be back to work. So, that was that, you know. It took 2 weeks, but I went back. And I went back to stay at his house. So one day we went to his friend's house, and I think more so when this man was drinking, the demon would come alive. I don't know if you guys in the situation you're in, alcohol is the premise behind the animal. Reduce the alcohol, get some help. Love doesn't hurt, only hurt people hurt. So we at his friend's house or whatever, drinking, we're just chilling. There's no bad vibes or anything. In that back of my head, I'm like, yo, he's here, he'll protect me if anything pop off. So all three of us get up, go outside. Now you know the projects. When you're right there on Belmont, you got the gas station or the corner stores, the Crown Fried, whatever. So there was 3 police officers in front of Crown Fried. My right-handed guard, I tell y'all no lies. I'm standing adjacent to the cops. I'm here. The cops is here, right? And there's 3 cops. And you see me, I'm good looking. The cop was like, dang, if you was my woman, the world would know. You'd be up under my arm and everything like that. I said nothing because I knew. Let me not say nothing, right? The cop was like, ooh, you single or what? And I'm looking at the cop like, if you don't shut up. So I get into Crown Fried. I had bent down to fix my shoe. He took it as I was showing off for the dude, right? Moved on. He paid no mind to it, or so I thought. I see my coworker from work down the block. I'm like, yo, what's good, hey? Hugging or whatever. Yeah, I see you on Monday. No, I see you tomorrow because this was like a Thursday night. So I gave him a hug. Now, when I say he's a guy from work, a big dude, this dude was like 350 pounds. He looked like a little version of Biggie. Where it was his confidence at that he thought I could have wanted this man. So we get the alcohol. We head upstairs. By the time we get to the elevator, his friend is there. I'm here, Jonathan, whatever. I don't care. You shouldn't have hit on me. I want to say your name. But I won't say it no more. He had my face like this, digging his nails into me like this, shaking, trying to cut a roof. His friend gets off the elevator with, he was like, yo, you can't come in my crib. I didn't think you would do nothing like that for a lady. He closes the door, slams the door. He takes that as offense. Next thing I know, I'm getting pounded on. Bah, bah, face, bah, neck. Hear the force. You can hear the bones. You can hear everything. I was on the floor of the projects. He's stepping in my head. He took my phone, cracked it, smashed it. You know how you dig your feet into it, like bashing out something? Cracked my phone, and I was just getting thrown around like a rag doll. I finally get to his friend's door. I'm banging on the door. I'm like, yo, please let me in. Please, I beg you. My bag is in there. I just want to go. He was like, your bag in here, your bag in here. He throws my bag out and closed the door. Don't offer no type of assistance. And neither did anybody that was in their houses hearing me scream, please help me, please. I had blood dripping down from my face. I got cuts all over me, bruises all over me, and nobody came to help me. Not one person. And you know what? To this day, I don't care. I'm going to still help whoever I can. I don't care if I'm always left out. I'm going to always help somebody in pain. I don't care. To this day, I don't listen. To this day, I'll still help anybody that's in pain. Anyone. So I'm laying on the floor. I finally get enough nerve to get up. And I realize that my shirt from here to here is ripped. And my breasts are exposed. So I tell this man, you going to take off your shirt if you don't do nothing else. So I don't have to walk outside like this. You're going to take off your shirt so that I can walk home. in peace, because my shoes, blood had dripped on them. I had these purple velvet shoes on and blood dropped on them with the purple shirt to match, and my jeans, you know, my wig was ripped off. I had hair sticking out, the braids everywhere. I'm so embarrassed. And of course, as soon as I get downstairs to the project, his friends is outside like, yo, what happened? They looking at the blood. I was like, nothing, I fell. And I keep walking. Finally get to the apartment, open the door. His mother's there, and she's like, oh my gosh, come here. My eyes lumped up, this is lumped up, and I just got bruises all over me, a little bald spot right here. And she just was like, I'm so sorry. And I was like, I'm so sorry too. And I just went and laid down because my body was in so much pain. All I could do was just lay there and cry. Like, why? Why would someone hurt me like this? Forgive me, y'all. Forgive me. For the woman out there that's hurting right now, yo, you can do it. Because I laid in that bed and I said to myself, why am I laying here in pain, bleeding? For what? For what am I doing it with? I didn't even call my grandmother the next day. I stayed. And then when I told y'all about the towel situation, he had left that next day because he took my shoes so I couldn't leave. I found his sister's shoes in there. Now listen, I wear a size 6. This bitch wear 8. I was clumping all the way to Queens. I said I'm leaving and I ain't never turning back. Never turning back. I was broken at this point. He had cut up my shoes, ripped my stuff up, in control of everything. Couldn't even breathe on my own, you know. I wasn't even Tourette. I wasn't. I was scared of everything, scared to speak up, scared to believe myself. Couldn't go in front of my family because I was so embarrassed as a woman that I was. But the day I put on his sister's shoe and I looked at his front door and I looked at his mom, I said, I can't do this. I can't leave. I can't go back home. I can't start over. I can't do this. Nobody's going to love me broken and beat down. And I said to myself, ain't nobody going to love me dead either. Because he going to kill me. I got to go. I called the only cousin I have through blood. And we don't get along because we don't talk now. But if I'm never grateful for anything in my life, I'm grateful for her because she helped me heal. You know, first and foremost, my Lord and Savior, he gave me the strength to walk out that door. Because I wasn't going to go. I didn't even believe in myself then. I don't even know how I walked out that door, but I know that I needed to do it. And I didn't have anybody talking to me at the time. I called my cousin. She ain't heard from me in months, but she lived in Queens. I said, yo, go to grandma's house and wait for me there. And when I got there, she wasn't there and I was broken. But sure enough, she came and she helped me heal that summer. We smoked and smoked until I couldn't feel nothing no more. But I stood strong. I didn't call. I changed the number. And I'm not going to say it was easy. That hurt. It hurt to get over him. It hurt. It burned my soul to get over that man and that pain. Pain is not easy to get over. But it's possible. Just know that. All right, guys. The bugs are starting to get to me, so I'm moving from there. You know, it's possible to move on. You can do it. Don't ever let nobody tell you that you can't. And if you're in an abusive situation right now, which I know some of you are, you can do better without him. I know it's easier said than done, but trust me when I tell you, you can do it. You can freaking do it. It's going to be lonely at first. It's going to be scary at first. All that. I'm not even going to sit here and that's going to be scary. You're going to feel so lonely that you feel like you can't even make it. But that's when you tap into the power and you pray to God because he is here. He is here. He ain't never left your side and he never will. When I tell you that, okay? I had to get into something. I started praying more, started doing my manifestation more, going to school. When you leave a situation like that, you have to occupy your mind with something else. Don't be sitting there thinking about him. Because he ain't sitting there thinking about you, or she ain't sitting there thinking about you. They think about how they can hurt you. Love doesn't hurt. Only hurt people hurt. And when you're in a situation like that, don't think about the next day and the next day. Just for today. Like, I'm learning so much from my therapist, but just for today. Tomorrow brings its own troubles, just like the Bible says. So just concentrate on today and just making it through. And when tomorrow comes, you'll figure it out. Just for today, get safe. Just for today, start loving yourself. Just for today, say, I am an irresistible magnet for all that belongs to me by divine right. Okay? That's what you do. And if you ain't got nobody, trust me, my email's always in the description box. I'll be there with you every step of the way. Appointments, whatever you need, I'm there. Whoever need me, just reach out. I'm only an email away because I know what it was like to walk away alone. It's hard. It's a struggle, and I didn't think I could do it, but I did it. And look at me. I may not be the best example of triumph, but I am an example that you can walk away from a no good person. If you believe in yourself and you believe in our Lord and Savior, you can do anything. Anything is possible. I'm about to go up in here, go back to work in this depressing environment. You know, this weekend I didn't go to my mother's house because of the weather and everything. But I'm not going to say I hope y'all enjoyed my story time, but I hope y'all enjoyed my story of triumph and overcoming and recovering to be better. I appreciate y'all so much. We almost there to 1,000. We right there by the cross line, you know. Subscribe to the channel, share, tell a friend, you know. Let's do this. Let's make this an empire, okay? So many doors could be open from this, and I want to bring you guys along for the ride, and I want you to be here for every step of the process. And for all y'all that was in the comments laughing, talking about Chad not remembering school because he smoked, y'all wrong. Y'all wrong. I got some names. Shout out to Gigi. Shout out to Yvonne. Shout out to... Damn. I always freeze up when it's time to thank you guys, but you know who you are. I love you so much. I appreciate you every day of my life. I'm so grateful for the audience that I have. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, share the video, tell a friend and tell a friend. Please subscribe, guys. We almost freaking there. We can do it. Look how far we came in less than a year. You hear me? And as everybody, you know, I don't got the fancy backgrounds. I don't got my hands shaking as I hold the camera. All I got is me. That's all I got. It's just to let. And I appreciate you guys for me. Damn, that skin look good. But I love you guys again. Enjoy your Monday. Have a happy Tuesday. And I'll be back on that good old hump day. You know what I'm saying? Be encouraged. Be blessed. Be blessed. It's a beautiful day because we're alive. Not tomorrow. Today. Today. I hope everybody smiles. It just feels good for the remainder of the day because you spoke to me. And I'm popping. And that's it. I'm gonna get this hair done this week, y'all. But y'all see, I finally got these baby hairs laid. I don't know how to lay no baby hairs. And for those of y'all in the Bronx, if y'all know a good nail tech, please let me know in the comments down below. I'm looking for a nail tech. But I'm out of here. I don't want the video to be too long. I hope y'all enjoyed my story time. I love you guys so much. We're gonna close out. I am an irresistible magnet for all that belongs to me by divine right. And with that, happy Monday, guys, and have a beautiful evening. Stay blessed and prosperous always. Peace! I got my glove on and I can't press stop.